She was young, just 21, brilliant, a West Point cadet turned nursing student, driven with her whole future ahead of her. And then she was gone. February 9th, 2004, a cold Monday evening in Haverhill, New Hampshire. At around 7:27 p.m., a black Saturn sedan crashes into a snowbank. A bystander sees the accident. They offer help. The young woman inside politely declines, saying she's already called for assistance. But when police arrive just minutes later, the driver's seat is empty. There are no footprints leading away in the snow, no signs of a struggle, no blood, no Maura. A full backpack was missing. Her phone and credit cards were never used again. Theories followed. Did she run away, get abducted, or did someone close know more? 16 years ago, and still the same question lingers. Was Maura Murray ever found? This is one of the most chilling, mysterious disappearances in American history. Welcome to Secret Began, where we pull the past from the shadows and ask the questions others fear to face. Maura's life before the disappearance. To understand the mystery, we have to understand Maura Murray. Born May 4th, 1982, in Hanson, Massachusetts, she was the fourth of 5 children in a close-knit Irish Catholic family. Bright and athletic, she shined as a cross-country runner and excelled academically. Her ambition earned her a place at West Point, one of the most prestigious military academies in the country. But after a minor disciplinary incident, she transferred to UMass Amherst to study nursing. On the surface, her life still looked promising. Underneath, however, signs of trouble appeared. In late 2003, Maura was caught using a stolen credit card number to order food. Soon after, she crashed her father's Toyota in an accident that caused $10,000 in damage. Then, during a late-night security shift, she received a phone call that left her in tears. She could barely speak and never told anyone what it was about. By February 7th, 2004, something was in motion. She searched online for lodging in New Hampshire and Vermont. 2 days later, she emailed her professors saying there had been a family death and she'd be away for a week. But no one had died. No trip was planned. Not even her closest friends knew why she was leaving. Was she escaping a problem, heading toward a secret plan, or simply running with no destination? Whatever her reasons, those final days set the stage for one of America's most haunting cold cases. Within 48 hours, Maura Murray would disappear without a trace. Monday, February 9th, 2004. A normal day until it wasn't. That afternoon, Maura Murray packed her black Saturn, neatly folded clothes, snacks, and bottles of Baileys. At 3:15 p.m., she withdrew $280, almost her entire bank balance. ATM footage? She's alone. Next stop, a liquor store. Back at her dorm, she prints MapQuest directions to Burlington, Vermont, a place with no known link to her. She tells no one. 7:27 p.m., Hayville, New Hampshire. A car is stuck in a snowbank on a dark, icy road. A school bus driver stops. The young woman at the wheel is calm, says she's called for help. Phone records prove she didn't. 7:46 p.m., police arrive. The Saturn is empty. Her phone and wallet are missing. Front end damaged. Fresh snow, but no footprints. No signs of a struggle. No sign of Maura. Just a silent car under the cold night sky, and a mystery that still chills America. Investigation begins. Right after the crash, police launched what should have been a routine missing person search, but it quickly became something far darker. The New Hampshire State Police, local officers, and volunteers scoured Route 112. Bloodhounds searched for scent, helicopters scanned from above, and locals were questioned door to door. But nothing. No footprints in the snow, no scent trail, no torn clothing, blood, or belongings. It was as if Maura had vanished into thin air. Her cell phone never found. Her credit cards never used again. Her bank account untouched since that final $280 withdrawal. Speculation quickly grew as to whether she was trying to leave her problems behind, harmed by a stranger, or betrayed by someone she trusted. Weeks passed. No evidence, no direction, and a chilling thought took hold. The chance to find Maura alive might already be gone. Family, internet sleuths, and suspicions. Fred Murray, Maura's father, became the face of the search. He retraced her route, knocked on doors, and demanded answers. But as time passed, leads faded, and the media moved on. The internet kept her story alive. Forums, blogs, podcasts, and videos dissected every clue, from crash photos to phone records. Some believed she ran away. Others thought she was murdered. Sightings surfaced from across the world, and countless tips poured in, yet no answers came. What began as a father's search had become a true crime legend, driven by grief, theories, and the internet's relentless curiosity. Rumors, leads, and false hope. Over the years, tips came in, strange, sometimes hopeful, but mostly inconclusive. One early mystery, a rag stuffed into Maura's tailpipe. Was it sabotage, an attempt to disable her car, or something she did herself? No one knows. A psychic claimed Maura was buried near water, matching the crash site's surroundings, but no evidence surfaced. Sightings in Canada were reported, but all proved baseless. A man in a red truck was seen near the crash the night she vanished, but he was never identified. His role remains a mystery. In 2017, cadaver dogs alerted to a basement near the crash site, but after drilling, nothing was found. In 2021, skeletal remains were found near Loon Mountain. Hopes rose until DNA confirmed it wasn't Maura, another dead end. Conclusion: still missing. It's been over 16 years since Maura Murray vanished. 16 winters and 16 birthdays missing. No leads, no suspects, no Maura. Her family still waits, still hopes for answers. Online, her case lives on with endless theories and debates. She is now more than a missing person, a symbol of how quickly life can change. And the question still echoes: what really happened that cold winter night? Subscribe to Secret Began for more unsolved disappearances, haunting crimes, and the mysteries time refuses to bury.